Black Stars head coach Otto Addo addressed the media at the press briefing ahead of Ghana's game against Sudan in the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. At the press briefing, Coach Otto Addo named Mohamed Kudus as the captain for Team Ghana in the match against Sudan. Black Stars captain Thomas Partey could not make the team as a result of mild illness that has ruled him out of the match. However, Coach Otto Addo said that he has made Mohamed Kudus as the captain for these two matches against Sudan. The coach also touched on Ghana's preparations for the game against Sudan, and there is more in this video.
Coach, the question clearly has to do with what sort of reaction are you expecting from your boys tomorrow? Considering the first two games, Ghana have got just 1 point. And you've been a player, you've sat at a position where the boys were seated when the president was speaking. As a player, when things like that are said to you, how do you receive it? And what sort of reaction do you think it brings psychologically to the boys?
I think they're all professionals. Surely it's not an easy situation, but I think with time in the game, with a good transition on the pitch of the plan, confidence will come and it will help us to win the game. And we are trying to prepare the guys, the boys, as best as possible. And the more we know what will happen, the more we know about the solution, and we concentrate and we focus on our solutions during the match, the more easier it will be for each and every player to fulfill his performance. And I hope that everybody listens well and everybody is focusing on this game, on his job, defensively but also offensively. And if we do that and even try to be positive and confident, even if mistakes happen, mistakes will happen. We will create chances maybe where we don't score, like in Angola, but we have to push each other again and again and again, and then at the end, I'm very, very sure we will be rewarded.
All right.
Coach, good evening. All right, Francis, a registered citizen, Guide Sports. All right, so I want to ask Thomas Partey is going to play this particular game. What? He is the architect of your double pivot system, the 4-3-2, and the 4-2-3-1 system. And of course, Thomas Partey has that a very basis of ability, but he's not going to play this particular game. I want to know, does that distort your system ahead of the game tomorrow? And if it does, what are you using as maybe an improvisation for that particular later?
Yeah, I can't tell you what we're going to do, but surely these kind of situations happen in football, and football is a team sport. Each team has key players, that's true, but we don't rely on one player. And surely sometimes me as a coach, I have to rethink, but this is my job. And we have different solutions which how we could play, and we as a staff, we discussed it, and I chose one at the end, and I'm very, very sure it will work. And we are not thinking too much about the players who are not here. It's more about the players which are here, their qualities, and how we can install them to perform their best performance and to help the team to win.
Gentlemen, we don't have much time, so please let's make our questions brief.
My name is Otto Addo. I work with the Ghana Broadcasting
And lady.
Corporation. Which, in place of your absentee captain, that's Thomas Partey, who will be the captain for the team, and how has he been prepared for the job? As we have heard in recent times, the former captain, Stephen Appiah, talking about the fact that this particular team lacks leadership. Thank you.
Kudus will lead the team. I think I said it before. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if that he will be the second captain, and so for this reason he will have the captaincy. And for us, and I don't know if I said it before, but it's about leadership and responsibility. It's not about having the captain see it's about all the players. And sometimes, and this will take time, I know for sure, but me having the comparison, let's say from Europe or Germany and Ghana, especially, I think there are a lot of things we can change. And I know traditionally this is good off the pitch. You know, we have like a lot of respect, especially for elder players. But on the field, everybody's equal, and we have to get to. I think should be the evolution that we get to a point where I don't know. Ibrahim Osman, 18, can tell Iñaki Williams to do more, to push him in the positive way, not in a negative way. What are you doing? So, like, come on, you can do more. Come on, Iñaki, do more to address something on him. We have to get there that no matter what age you are or how old, that you can criticize another player, even if he's older, but also the understanding from the elder player to take it, to push it. And if you are demanding, it brings pressure on yourself because you can't just talk and demand something from somebody while you're not working yourself. So this will elevate the whole team up to another level, and with this passion, even you can just win games. Even maybe you're not playing a good football or whatever, but with passion and with willingness to win and to the aggressiveness in the duels, a lot of things can be changed during the game.
How many people do we have in the queue, please? 3. Okay. Let's be brief. Let's be brief because it's almost time for training. Thank you.
My name is Emmanuel from EIB. Within the space of 1 month, we've seen a magical shift in our stadiums across the country. Within the space of 1 month from the last game to today, we've seen magical facelift in our stadiums, including this one. I want you to speak for the general Ghanaian who loves football. What message do you have for this with regards to maintaining and improving?
You can only talk about Accra because that's what you can see.
I mean,
you don't know.
I don't know what has been done. I can just talk about Accra because we're here and they did well. And it's difficult for me to talk about things which I can't influence. We can just sometimes address things, but it's not in my hands to renovate or not to renovate or whatever. I'm happy, like I said before, that we can play this match here. I think the national team hasn't been playing here for a long time, and I'm happy that we're here, that we're at home, that hopefully we get the support from all the spectators. And even sometimes during the game, things can go bad. Like, let's say the first half against Central African Republic, we were 2-1 down. And Kumasi was still supporting us, and this is what I hope, because we need the support. We have a lot of young players, and we need the support, the full support of the whole Ghana to win this match.
Osikani.
I'm sorry. Coach, the last game against Niger, one thing that most of us saw in the game was the players' attitude on the pitch. It looked like they were not motivated enough. The passion wasn't all that great for us. What difference are you going to do this time around for us to see the players show more in the game? Then finally, is there any injuries in camp, or do you have some players who are not ready for the match? Because yesterday we had the final 2 players, Jonas and Abu Francis joining the team. Do you have players who might not be ready for the game tomorrow?
Good. So maybe the second question first. Everybody is ready. Surely we have some few issues here and there, but the medical department has been working day and night to get everyone ready. And today everybody's training. So I hope that everybody will be ready for tomorrow. And the first question
was our passion.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, the danger sometimes in leading is, and we had a lot of ball possession, so it was a little bit, I mean, these are the danger parts of football. Sometimes you have a lot of ball possession, and even while you're leading, the opponent is staying behind, and we were a little bit, is it lethargic? Yeah, lethargic, and we didn't show enough passion. And this is, I hope that all the players learn from it, and me, I have to, there's so many things which I have to think about, but this is also one of the things surely I will address, that we show the passion and also the yes, I call it defensive discipline, to be ready for everything. And there were lots of scenes which we discussed also when we were all there at I don't know, we had a meeting 2 or 3 days ago and showed them the video from the last games, and there's some things like normally we shouldn't talk about, which should be basic, and surely I will address that, because these are basic things. If you don't have this in the game, you can always concede a goal, and we have to stop this. And I hope, and I'm very, very sure actually from the reaction I saw from the players, the understanding that we won't see this phase again of the team.
I'll pick the last two.
My name is Belisha from TV3. I'm going to start with a statistic that would be quite relevant to the case. For the Black Stars in the year 2024, 10 matches have been played, 16 goals conceded. 8 of them have come after the 80th minute. So there is a very big question of concentration at the latter stages of the game. Is it something that you'll be communicating to the team about, and how are you looking to make sure they are switched on for 90 plus how many minutes that the referee will give?
Yeah, I think I can only speak about the games where I was the head coach. So it's difficult for me to take, I think, 8 games. It's difficult to take all the games in conclusion. I think you all saw the games, especially the last 2 games, and how we conceded the goals. It was very, very unlucky, to be honest. But you're right, it's a thing of concentration, and it's a thing of, like I said before, pushing each other and having everyone accountable. And it's difficult for me as a coach to say, to give these things out from the sideline. So the boys have to push themselves, they have to be ready themselves to defend every corner, even if it's in the last minute or last 2 minutes, to be responsible for each and everyone for his part in his position. And this is what we need to do. We need to talk to each other. We need to have everyone accountable. We need to have a certain defensive discipline to avoid late goals.
Gentlemen, sorry, we have to end it here. The coach is late for training. Hopefully tomorrow after the game we shall have more time to address the outcome of the game. The first 15 minutes of the training is open. Please, let's